Hi YouTube, today we're going to have a look at the D2 Thunderbolt 2 drive from LaCie. Okay, first off, looking at the outside of the packaging, here we can see that it states that it is a Thunderbolt 2 drive. This is the 3TB model and it sports a 720 RPM hard drive with a transfer rate of 180 megabytes per second. This also supports USB 3.0 too. Just spinning it round to the side there. Here we can see a little bit more information on the drive. 7200 RPM as I've just stated, with a 64 megabyte cache. The drive comes with two Thunderbolt 2 ports for daisy chaining and a single USB 3.0 port. Thunderbolt 2 supports up to 20 gigabytes per second through the interface, and USB 3.0 supports 5 gigabytes per second through the interface too. Just spinning it round to the rear, here we can see some more information and some more detailed pictures. Here we can see that there is an optional SSD upgrade for this drive. Also, LaCie offer a limited 3-year warranty on this drive, and it is supported by Mac and Windows 8 compatible with USB 3.0 only. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this thing opened up. Okay, so first off, we'll have a look at the included accessory pack. So inside here, we have a Thunderbolt cable in black, and it's quite handy that this is included, and big kudos to LaCie, because these normally alone cost around about £50 in the UK. Okay, so just a close-up on the Thunderbolt connector there. It's the same plug as DisplayPort, and it also carries the DisplayPort signal for monitors. Next up, we have the USB 3.0 cable. We have the A connector on the one end and then the micro B on the other end. Next up, we have the power adapter here. This supports a voltage input of 100 to 240 volts at 50 or 60 hertz. So this is compatible pretty much anywhere on the planet. And here's the other plug that goes into the back of the hard drive itself. And as this is a UK model, it comes with a 3-pin UK power plug, which goes to a figure of 8 connector to go into the power brick. Also included is a 2-pin European plug as well, but we won't be needing that. And then lastly, we have our warranty information here. It's our 3-year limited warranty for hardware. So I'll keep that to one side in the box, nice and safe, just in case I ever need it. Okay, so let's move on to the hard drive itself. Okay, so first of all, taking it out of the box, there is a nice, decent weight to this because it is a single unibody aluminium design. On the front, we have the blue LED indicator there. On both sides, it is just plain aluminium finish, same on the top. On the bottom, we have a multi-studded rubber foot here to reduce vibration from the disc spinning. And then on the rear of the device, starting at the top, we have the USB 3.0 connector. Then we have the two Thunderbolt 2 connectors, one to connect to your computer and the other one to daisy chain to another device if you wish to do so. Underneath that, we have the power input, and then to the left we have a Kensington lock slot if you wish to tether this down for security. And then at the bottom of the device, if I just rotate it round, here we can see a couple of little integrated hooks here for cable management. And as illustrated on the back of the box, if you undo this top screw and these two lower screws here, this panel will come out. There is a daughter board inside for the USB 3 That slides out, and then you can slide in the optional 128GB SSD. But in doing so using the SSD upgrade, you do lose the USB 3.0 functionality. Okay, so next up I'm going to get this plugged in and connected up to the iMac and do a disk speed test. Okay, so on first powering up the device, this is what it looks like with the power on and the blue power LED illuminated. Okay folks, so here on my iMac desktop, here we have the drive detected, and it is listed as LaCie setup, so I'm going to double click on that. And here we have the LaCie setup, so I need to run that. Okay, it's asking us to choose our language, so we'll go with English, obviously. And the software is just checking for updates. Okay, first of all, we get our welcome message and asking us to agree to all the terms and conditions, so next. Next up, it's asking us how much of the drive we want to have formatted for the Mac operating system and how much we want to use in FAT32 format so we can use it on other operating systems. This drive is going to be solely used for this operating system, so it's going to be 100% formatted in HFS+. Then we'll click next. Do we wish to continue? Yes. Okay, it's asking us to register, so I'll enter all this information and come back once I've done that. Okay, so that is the setup complete. Okay, so here we are on the iMac desktop. I've selected About My Mac and selected Storage. Here you can see the 3TB LaCie Thunderbolt 2 drive connected up, and I've also copied across my existing Final Cut library to give it a real-world test with existing data already on the drive. Okay, so we're just going to select the target drive. We're going to select LaCie 3TB, which is what I've called the drive. We'll choose that and we'll press start. Okay, so on the first run through we have a write speed of 190 megabytes per second and a read speed of almost touching 200. I know it's gone to 200 megabytes per second. Second run through, we just tipped over the 200 mark on write, and read, we're around about the 200 mark again. And for our third run through, almost tipping 200 megabytes per second again, and read 200. So from that disk speed test, you can see that it performs really well, and in comparison to my mid 2010 iMac, the internal disk drive on that model couldn't even reach 100 megabytes per second transfer rate. So as you can see, it is a really good drive. Okay folks, so that is the LaCie D2 Thunderbolt 2 external hard drive. If you wish to purchase one of these, I'll provide a link in the description below where you can purchase one from Amazon if you wish to do so. And as usual, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know.